Hi everyone, and welcome to the final video of 2023. This is it. It's been a hectic and action-packed year for myself. This is my third year posting videos to YouTube, and the growth of the channel is just, it's crazy. It's amazing. So I kind of wanted to just reflect over the past 12 months, kind of talk about some of my favorite videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, every video is a banger. You never miss, you know. But some of them just hold a special place in my heart. So kind of wanted to talk about them a little bit. You know, maybe give a little behind the scenes stuff. That would be kind of fun. Starting way back in February, beating Kingdom Rush with only one kind of tower. That video just turned out so great. I was really happy with it. When I was initially recording for that video, recording the gameplay, I didn't even know if it was going to happen. I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to turn it into a video, but I'm so thankful I did because, you know, it's one of my favorite edited videos and the story just flows so well in the end. And it had a great reception. I mean, people really liked watching that one. It was nice to read the comments on that one. So that was really cool to see. Next up is 8 animations of varying quality. This one was kind of a sleeper video, I think. I was in this animation class, and we had to do all sorts of these little projects and things. And I thought some of them were kind of fun or funny, and I wanted to show them off. So I put them together in this little showcase and, you know, put some music and a little bit of sound effects in some of them. And it turned out to be a pretty good video. You know, I like that one. It's pretty short and sweet, but there's a lot of work that went into that one, kind of behind the scenes. And I think it turned out pretty fun. So next up, we're already into the summer. Next up is 1,000 candles for 1,000 subscribers. I had to put this one in there. I mean, come on. This was just such a cool video to make. I mean, hitting 1,000 subscribers, had this big celebration with all these candles on the cake. The cake looked crazy in the end. Oh, and lighting all those candles just made a great effect on the camera. I really liked how dramatic that looked. So that was really fun. Next up is Cornfields. This is another kind of sleeper pick, I think. My favorite part about this video is that from like creating the idea to I think posting the video was like 6 hours. So it was a really fast turnaround, but I think it still made a great video. See, I really wanted to use all of these old cameras my family has and kind of string them into some sort of video, some sort of story. So what I did is I just took our old point and shoot, our old camcorder, and I just went out and started recording stuff. The kind of weird documentary flow came to me. So I was like, all right, this is what the video is going to be about, you know? I really liked it, you know? I think it's one of the funniest videos on my channel of the year. It's super dry, but also it's kind of funny. The ending turned out to be way more heartfelt in this silly kind of way. So that part I really liked too. Next up is Celeste 10, the final Celeste video of the year. I had to include this one, okay? Playing that game was tough. It's not an easy game, but the story really like pushes you through and encourages the main character while encouraging you as the player. So it was a really satisfying ending when, you know, you reach the summit of the mountain. Everything resolves in such a nice and sweet way. So I just kind of had to put that one on here as this finale for this long series of the year, concluding in such a satisfying way. Next up is the sequel of a video from earlier in the year, the long-awaited sequel of the original Kingdom Rush Challenge. I had such a difficult time making this one. I wanted it to be bigger and better than the first video, of course. But when I was doing the gameplay, I could only do it with the archers. And it was kind of bumming me out, you know. I wanted it to be bigger and more flashy, but I just couldn't do it gameplay-wise. I think in the end, though, it turned out really nice with the sort of realization about, you know, why we play these video games and how, even though I couldn't beat the challenge, it was still exciting to do. And I think the editing of that video is probably my favorite editing of any video this year. Like, that one VHS part in the middle, chef's kiss. Like, that's that was my favorite edit of the year. A lot of pieces of that Kingdom Rush Frontiers one really came together in the end. So even though I wasn't able to beat more kinds of towers than the first game, I think it sort of lived up to the expectations set up by the first one. So hey, if you've seen the first one and you haven't seen the second one, I think you should check it out. Next is the Kingdom Rush Halloween special. Oh my gosh, yeah. This one was a ridiculous turnaround. I had the idea probably like a week before Halloween. So I had to get all of the footage, write the script, get like my props, get all the shots, and edit it together before Halloween. I gotta plan ahead better, man. That was kind of brutal. For the quick turnaround, that video had like a lot of production value to it. I mean, for my kind of videos, the Kingdom Rush videos especially, I had, you know, multiple camera angles, I had props, I had special effects, and they all kind of came together pretty nice. See, I remember editing one night until like 2:30 in the morning, and then I set the export started so that the next morning, which was Halloween day, I could watch it for the last time and like make any minor tweaks. So I got up at 7 and I finished all that stuff, and I was finally able to upload it. But yeah, I'm really proud I was able to get that one out even in the short time I had. And next up, and my final of the list, is giving games a second chance. This was a short little video I made just maybe a month ago at this point, I think. And I think the message is really nice on this one, and the visuals go along well with it. It's nothing too, you know, crazy, too fabulous, anything like that. It's just a video I've wanted to make for kind of a while now, and I was really glad that I was able to and that it turned out the way it did. Yeah, so those are some of my favorites of the year. You know, outside of the channel, I've had an exciting year. I got to work on a couple freelance projects. I made a documentary that turned out nice. Just a lot of stuff video-wise for me. I finally bought my own camera like a month ago, so now I don't have to record using my phone, which is really cool. It was such an exciting and big year for the channel, which is in part because of all of you who watch the videos and support the channel. So thank you so much for that. I don't know if I'd have kept making videos for YouTube as long as I have without all the people who will actually sit and watch, so I really appreciate that. And if you made it this far in the video, you know, write in the comments what your favorite video of the year was. That would be really fun to read. And with all that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 2024.